Привет, друзья! Today you will learn how to introduce yourself and how to get the conversation started. Just the very basic things you want to know how to properly introduce yourself and get the first two phrases out correctly. Because, of course, the first impression truly matters. We're gonna go very slowly so you guys can catch all the words, all the pronunciations, and moreover, pause the videos after each word and pronounce the words after me. It's truly important to get the words out while you can, because then when the conversation starts, you're not going to have time to remember what was said in this video. All right? So, the first thing that you will say to whoever you're talking to is either привет, which is hi, привет, or a very difficult word, здравствуйте. Both of them mean hi. Привет is informal, здравствуйте is formal. Здравствуйте. A very long word, but here are the two greetings that we use the most. Привет, здравствуйте. In Russian, we don't really say how are you more casually as we do in English, so let's not learn that. So just simply know that привет or здравствуйте are enough. Then we introduce ourselves. They might ask you this question. Как тебя зовут? Как тебя зовут? What do they call you? Or what's your name? Как тебя зовут? I can respond by saying Меня зовут Федор. Now, of course, my name is Федор. You can put whatever your name is after Меня зовут. So Меня зовут plus your name. And then to be polite, we ask the same question back to them. А тебя? And you? А тебя? They can say Меня зовут Светлана or something. My name is Svetlana. So this is the first part of the conversation. But this word тебя in both sentences is informal. If the situation is formal, replace it with вас. Как вас зовут? А вас. But of course, for the most part, тебя is going to be just fine for informal settings. Now, the next topic is the age. Let's talk about our age now. Same exact thing. They can ask you, сколько тебе лет? How old are you? I can say about myself, мне 26 лет. I am 26 years old. Now this word лет, it means years. And it won't always be лет. It has three different forms. Let me bring up another table. We have three different categories of words in Russian when they are in plural forms. For numbers 1, we say год, for year, 1 year. Один год or 1 год. For numbers that end on 2, 3, and 4, it's года. For all other numbers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including a 0, and also we include 11 through 19, the word will be лет. Okay, we have three different words for years depending on the last digit of our age. So we don't look at the whole age. Let's say my age would be 41, right? I would use the first one, год. If it's 42, I would use the second one, года. We only look at the very last digit. So let's go back. Because my age is 26, I chose лет. Because лет is the third category of that word. Okay? And then for me to be polite, I ask them, а тебе? And you? They can say, мне 30 лет. I am 30 years old. So that's the second part, telling our age. We covered two topics, two more to go. But let's take a pause here. If this video is useful to you so far, then the camp that we have coming up very soon will be golden to you. Our beginner camp is geared for guys like you to get your first beginner steps in Russian and have the foundation to be concrete, to be great, and ready for intermediate and advanced materials. By the end of the beginner course, you'll be able to make basic sentences in Russian like this, no problem. Introducing yourself, talk about most basic topics, you'll be able to do that by the end of the camp. It's our 8-week intensive that gets us a chance to learn together. And 8 weeks of intensive Russian learning, you can expect great results after that. Check out more details with the first link in the description. Now, topic number 3, our job. But when asking about a job, we can have two questions. Where do you work? and what's your job, right? So again, let's bring back the visuals here. They can ask you a question. Где ты работаешь? Где ты работаешь means where do you work? Где means where, ты means you, работаешь means work. Now, we can respond by saying я работаю в and then a certain place. Я работаю в банке, I work in a bank. Я работаю в офисе, I work in an office. Я работаю в компании X, I work in an X company. Okay? So that's our blueprint for answering this question. Я работаю в plus wherever we work. And then we can ask the same question back to them and say, а ты and you. Okay, а ты. But then they might ask for your profession. Кем ты работаешь? Who do you work as? Кем is another variation of who. Who do you work as? But кем, you will learn that later on in your Russian journey. I trust that you will get to that point, but not right now. Кем is another variation of кто, of who. Кем ты работаешь? And then we answer by saying я работаю. Then our profession. I can say this about myself. Я работаю учителем. I work as a teacher. I can also say я работаю кассиром. I work as a cashier. Я работаю ученым. I work as a scientist or something. So whatever your profession is, you can just simply look it up and then insert it in this structure. Я работаю plus your job. And then you say а ты and you, а ты. And they can respond by saying something like я работаю банкиром. I work as a banker. And now let's talk about where we are from. Talking about the country that we are from. They will ask you откуда ты? Откуда ты? Because if you speak some Russian, they will know that you have an accent, and then they might ask this: Откуда ты? Where are you from? The answer to that is я из plus your country. I can say я из России. I'm from Russia. You can respond by saying я из Америки. Я из Италии. I'm from America or I'm from Italy. And then again, you ask them, а ты? And you? They can say, я из Германии. I'm from Germany. Okay? And one last thing, when we were talking about different topics, for us to ask, and you, we had three different questions. А ты, а тебя, and а тебе. All mean and you. Why is that? Why do we change the last word from ты to тебя to тебе? That's because of cases. In Russian, we have a system called cases that it's not worth to spend your time on cases just yet. It's more important to learn more basic conversational things, more like phrases and things to talk about, which you can do with our camp with this button right here. We are starting very soon. For all of you guys beginners, we have a beginner camp that will be truly amazing. I can personally vouch for that. Check it out with the first link in the description, and I'll see you all there.